How are you doing here today? I just like to show you a little bit of our project.
Don't forget my boots.
Yes, it's good day. It's enjoying a shade, having a beer, and yeah, well, as you know, this is our campsite now. For 5 days we've been working here. Anyway, I just like to show you a little bit what we are doing here. I hope so. You can see our tools are everywhere around here. Oh, all kinds of bloody stuff here. Even if we got a bucket, you know, here, and the ropes, and the picks and shovels and chittles and goodness knows what anyway. Now, this is a hole that we've done so far. We're going down there and we are 3 meters down now. As you can see, if I can bring it up, you can see the shovel sitting down there in there. On the other side, on the western side, look like we're hitting a hard rock. We tried with my little drill to drill into there, and we found that there's a bit of a hard rock going there. And we're hoping that's our point where we are going to. And of course, anyway, you can see that the dirt, we dug it up around here. You can't see it very much, but you can't see it very much. 5 days of work to put in that. We hope so. It's not too much more anyway here. And this keeps a little bit of a shade in here. You can see we pull the dirt out in buckets. And of course we're using this my special bucket from a blue strain. Anybody remember blue strain? I never used this bucket, I'm using it now. Anyway, there you can hear the bucket. And the miners dug up there, here, and their shaft comes just up there where the trough is ending up there on that spot, maybe another 2 meters up. But they didn't go down here. And we are hoping there's something here. It's not the gold that we are really after that much. But we're doing this for education, to get a knowledge of the earth structure, and of course what down there mostly people talk about what is on earth, on top. We are looking for something, so we hope so there's a hard rock there on that side of it. Could be brown quartz, we don't know. We'll find out in the morning what it is there. Anyway, but miners was digging a shaft right up past that pole up there. From that pole up there behind them trees, you can see the rock sitting there, one rock, just about a meter above that. That's where the cavity is, empty, of the tunnel that coming up from that My Locator up on top of the hill, coming up that way. And I believe they missed a part of it, reef, which we are looking for right here. And we don't know what's going to happen by the time we get down there. We're not concerned one way or the other. We would like to find some gold. But if we don't, we won't be disappointed because to understand why we do the prospecting, the special way to prospect with radio, with the frequency, and the gold is normally associated with the, say, in any planet in the whole universe, in the Milky Way, it comes on a certain frequency, which is a I31-1999 megahertz, like radio frequency when you change to different channels. So in other words, when you prospecting with the miners, with the, say, mine lab detectors are set on the 45 frequency, which detects a whole kinds of metal. Mine lab would change their detectors to the higher frequency, but they cannot change a coil. The coil is the biggest problem. to detect that kind of a depth due the passing of so much mineralization and a whole lot of that. But the equipment we are using, that equipment goes easily past that what the normal detector don't reach. In other words, this target from here I can control. Okay, as you know, my pond got hot, and Frank is here enjoying the sunshine. And I guess people know what I'm doing.
Just having a siesta.
Having a siesta, is it? Yeah. Having a crown lager there. Look at him enjoying a beer. Anyway, I won't talk about that too much. Anyway, that's our work site there. That's where we are doing work. Okay, to talk about frequency a bit more, to put a normal metal detectors to 831-1999, you cannot produce a coil that size. In other words, the MyLab or the metal detectors were done the same thing. So in other words, they have to use radio signals, which normally transmit like changing a channels and on a kind of different kind of sensitivity to work to get a target. So we got a target there. But as you know, my phone got hot second time, so we're going to cut this live broadcast right now. You take care there. I'll tell you one day more about this frequency we are using, how you're finding a goal, because silver and all the other metal detectors got different frequency. Mine lab using a 45 frequency, we're using a 831-1999. Okay, take care there. Bye. This is Matt and Frank. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere, we're digging up this hole. Bye. How are you doing up there, Frank? Can I see you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. As far as investigation come in, we have reached where the target is. Now we've got to find out. As you can see, we're using the best equipment we got. They're telling us here, when we got him up here, this my equipment, he will tell us the target is below us. Don't take this equipment as a toy. This has been highly modified by some professional. I don't know who is in. Now, when we go down here, I'd just like to show a little bit more. When we go down here, right on the bottom, we are almost at 3 meters level. My equipment showing the target is here inside this wall. So we hope so we're going to get the target. We have drilled the holes with a drill and found out there's a big rock here behind.
Test holes.
Huh?
Test holes.
Yeah, well, we know it's a rock, but we don't know what it is.
Yeah, testing hole.
Huh?
Testing hole, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's our testing hole. That's how we test. You know, we use my a little hand drill, and we drill a few holes to test, to find out. But as far as you can see, my machine and equipment showing the target is right here. This machine wasn't worth $20 when I got it. And look at him now. You tell him the target is here. On 3 meters, I think we lead to the level. Up this way, on a 4 meters depth, this is a 3 meters here now, where I am down here. Up that way, 5 meters away, the old miner's shaft is being stopped at that point. That's what we find by the depth sounder. There's a cavity down there below it. And of course our test holes proving the hard rock is here. and a target what we think we might be able to reach it today, but we don't know. And we are working on it, and we time to get a picks and shovels. You can see our drill. That's how we find out. I mean, picks and shovels, Frank, and you just hand me a pick and I'll start on it.
Yeah, that's it. You just stay there.
Right?
You just stay there and we'll just employ you now.
How's up there looking, the other one, the world? Good,
Yeah.
good scenery around?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, I'm here in this shaft as well, as you can see. I'm doing a bit scientific work here because we don't work with the metal detectors. We work with frequencies. Frequencies 831-1999. Not 45 like my lab detectors that detects all kinds of rubbish on that frequency. That's why you dig up shotgun pellets and everything and hot ground. We don't do that. We just get what we want. But specially modified equipment. It's not just any equipment. You'll never see one that like this like it. Okay? You take care there. I'm going to switch this my equipment off. And there I can continue my steps up and see if I can get it from here so we can start hard work. Okay, take care there, up there in the world. Okay, Frank, I'm coming up. Bye, everybody out there. Good morning, friends. How are you doing? We got a treasure, we got a knowledge what we want from this earth that give us. Now we got to give us something back. I have paid for the damages we have made. I'm trying to bring it up. There's a white container down there which contains olive oil to heal up the wounds, and inside there's a money currency, there's a money of all used coins in our country here in Australia. I put in there inside the olive oil, and now we're going to start covering the hole, and so these wounds then can heal and give us a treasure again next time when we are seeking it. And things are ready here to go, and we are paying our respect to the earth that gave us what we was looking for. And so this is why we can repay this. And so I hope so them coins and olive oil can heal up this wound that we made, and that can stay here, you know, in the lovely planet of ours, that we are, you know, making it sometimes a little damage to it, but if we heal it and, you know, give us something back. So I put every coin we got in currency used in Australia. I put it in the what do you call? I put it down there to pay for damages. Okay. Now, see, I'm going to put this camera up here, and I hope so this will stay where I want it. And so we're going to do some. I'm going to do some work on here, and till we can cover this wound that we made. Maybe some people don't understand it, and that's not a point. Point is that I do have respect for it, and I'm going to get my shovel here. I hope so. I don't know am I visible out there or not, but we'll see what's going on. Yes, I think I am visible. Okay, time to use the shovel and put the gloves on. Okay, this was now 7 days of hard work went into this. This is probably going to be a hardest part to cover this. So here we go. A lot easier covering than digging it out. You know, it's been hard digging it out. Well, now you can see what's going on. I think you've seen enough. And you have a nice day. I'm going to have a nice day covering this little wound we made. You take care there. This is Matt in Australia. Bless you all. Bye for now.